Hey, everybody. Welcome to our coaching opportunity call with us tonight. My name is Megan Ziegler, and I am the founder of Team Be Fit, Be Free. Your friends or family members have invited you here because they are a part of my upline. So I'm going to just go over a little bit about the business tonight, the different ways you can be a part of the business, and hopefully, answer any kinds of questions you might have or any misconceptions you might have about what we do, and just kind of see if this is right for you or not. So I'm going to bring up a PowerPoint, a presentation, and start there. So I'm going to screen share with you guys, and if you cannot see it when I bring it up, well, we'll get there, but can you guys all see the presentation? Yes? Okay. All right, so I'm just going to get started. We are a part of Team Beachbody. That is who we partner with to bring health and fitness to all of our clients. A little bit about me, since I'm the one talking to you guys. I am a mom, a wife. I have an almost 3-year-old little boy. I was a pediatric nurse before I had him, and I did not return to work because he was born early, and we just felt that it was better since he was premature and had some health issues that I stay home with him. So I was giving up a pretty big job, a pretty hefty salary, and it was a little scary. But things that I love to do, I am obsessed with the beach. Just like all of you, I love DVR. Sometimes I love a good major snowfall when it doesn't, impede on the rest of life. And pizza. Who doesn't love pizza, right? So how did I get into this? Well, I had a history of migraines. I had a lack of energy. I slept terrible. I would wake up in the morning and just feel like I got hit by a Mack truck, even after I slept for like 12 hours. I had problems with my digestion, with eating, and it didn't really dawn on me until I was into my mom life, and my son was almost a year old, that I realized I couldn't go on like this, especially for him. He was beginning to get mobile. I could not keep up with him, and I like to call it fog brain. I couldn't even tell you guys what we had done by noon each day. It was just kind of sad. So I just decided then and there, I had to make a change, and I made a conscious effort that, I have to keep up with him and with life, and there's no, arguing with that. So, not to mention, I had gained a huge amount of weight in a short amount of time being pregnant. So I had to get that off too, to definitely feel better. I am a Star Diamond coach, like I said, the founder of our team. And I got into this with the 21-day fix. It's what started my healthy journey. I had no idea what I was doing with food, with portioning. But since then, I've come to love some other programs. I've learned to like weightlifting, and you can see I'm not huge. I don't look like a bodybuilder. So those kinds of programs work for everyone. Portion control, like I said, that is kind of my thing. Once I got that under control, I really started to see a change in my nutrition and how I felt. I had tried for years to count calories and use apps, but that was just so tedious and overwhelming for me that just dumping things in a little container, and that was what I got, made it so much easier. I'm very passionate about passing our healthy lifestyle onto our kids. My son, he's now dairy free because he's had so many dairy issues. We are attempting to get us gluten free as well. So not just me getting healthy, but making sure that our families stay healthy is a huge passion and what I want for people on our team. My mission is really to empower everybody that we come in contact with to be free from whatever has held them back in life, whether that is something personal, physical, or a financial situation. I know that this can be a life change for you, and that's what I want for everybody who comes into contact with our team. Which ultimately, if you sign up with the person that invited you here, you are part of our team. So let's see. Just a little bit of background on Beachbody. Some of you may not know a lot about it. I knew nothing about it when I first started. I had heard of P90X. I had heard of Insanity, Tony Horton, the infomercials, but I didn't know what it was. I just thought it was something you'd buy like as seen on TV. So the company was founded by our amazingly awesome CEO, Carl Daikeler. Whoever you've ever worked for in your life, like this guy, I've never personally met him. I've been in the same room with him, and just hearing him talk, hearing his passion for this business, and that he just cares about the people that work for this business so much, like that right there was a wake-up call to me that I don't want to work for anybody else. And I'm not technically working for him, but if I have to have a boss, I want him to be it. So anyway, he got started in 1998, founded the business, came out with all these great programs, awesome trainers, Chalene Johnson, you've probably heard of, and they were trying to figure out what the difference was with the people who got results and who didn't get results. And what it came down to ultimately was people who were getting results had started to connect with each other by word of mouth, by those chat groups online, that they had before we had our social media points and everything like that. And they found out that these people connecting and holding each other accountable and supporting each other was how those people got results and the other people didn't. So Carl took that idea and was like, we are going to make Team Beachbody and have these people who run challenge groups, run private support communities, and support these people through these 30, 60, 90-day programs so they get results, because he didn't just want to sell them something and let it sit on their shelf. So that's where the coaches come in. Since he started Team Beachbody, all of these programs that you see here have evolved. There's just been a slew of results-driven programs of all different workout forms, nutrition products, everything. And I can personally attest to a lot of these on here because I've done many of them, as well as the nutritional products too, the Shakeology and the Refresh. So this just shows you that there's always been an exponential growth with the coaching opportunity. It's something that has gotten very large in a short amount of time, and you might think that you hear everybody's a Beachbody coach. Well, just heard an astounding statistic the other day that with over 2 billion people in the United States, there's only 400,000 coaches, and half of those coaches do not even work the business. They are what we call apprentice coaches, or they are just people that love the products, have seen the products and results, and they just want to benefit from the savings as well to continue on. So there are tons of those people, and that is fine, but it's more to say that even with all these people who are labeled as coaches, you're not getting into something that there's an oversaturated market, because it's really not. So what makes us unique? Because there are other companies out there, other nutrition companies, other fitness companies where you can, get products from and do it all. Well, Beachbody is different because not only does it offer the fitness, but it offers nutrition. There's no other company that offers both of those together and provides support, which obviously Carl found was key in getting people results. Shakeology is our backbone to the company. It is just the only thing out there. There's nothing else out there that can compare to it. My personal testimony to it and why I think it's an integral part of our company is because anybody can just go to the gym. Anybody can pull up a workout online. Anybody can try to just eat better and healthier. But the amount of dense nutrition and superfoods that is in this product, that the foods are just still whole foods. They've been broken down enough, but they are still whole. There's no artificials, no sugars added into it, no chemicals. So there's no other product like it on the market. And my personal testimony to it was I didn't even try it at first. I was adamant that I didn't need a shake to help me because I already ate pretty healthy. You know, I was a nurse. But I did a program for 3 months without the shake, and I didn't see very much results at all. Not to mention that when I did the Shakeology for 1 month and drank it consistently, because it's not a magic solution. You do have to drink it consistently to see results. But when I did that, my 8-year history of migraines went out the window. Hadn't had a migraine after that in over a year now. And I absolutely attested to this because I had had migraines on medication, going to a chiropractor, getting all sorts of like testing done and seeing a neurologist all the time. Nothing was cutting it and figuring out why I was having them and what was going on. And it wasn't until I substituted this into my diet that changed. So that's why I love it. Let's see. Like I said, it's full of over 70 superfoods that a lot of people think they can just go to the store and buy these. And I'm sure in some areas you probably can buy some ingredients. I've seen some things like goji berries, amaranth, stuff like that. But if you think about the cost of buying it all, the time it would take to wash, cut, prep, process it, all down in your blender, it's just not worth the $3 to $4 a day, to me at least. And knowing that I can't get all of these local and homegrown to me, it's just worth it there. Like if I could, I would, but I can't. So there are 7 flavors. This slide shows 6, but we now have a 7th brand new flavor. We don't come out with the company doesn't come out with new flavors often because of how they want to keep the product as, clean, as safe, and as just substantial as possible. So they don't want to cut any corners, do any shortcuts to getting people other flavors. So we have a new one. It's called Cafe Latte. It is a regular flavor. And with that, I mean, it is one of the ones you would see here in the black bags, which are our regular flavors that consist of being made of animal protein. The 2 white bags are our vegan flavors. So if someone is a vegan, if someone can't have dairy, like my son, he drinks the chocolate vegan, and so do I, but I don't have any issues with dairy. So we have the vegan options for them. The other reason you might have a vegan flavor is if you eat a lot of protein, animal protein in your diet already, sometimes the regular flavors with animal protein can just upset your stomach a little bit more or make you gassy. So also we recommend to our nursing and breastfeeding moms that they go with a vegan flavor as well, so that doesn't get passed down to the baby. So we have something for everyone in the business. There are our fitness programs. You can access things as you travel. You can pretty much make an at-home gym if you need to. And there's also things for weight loss and supplements. So this slide, oops, go back. This happens all the time. Sorry. Okay, so this slide I just like to have in there because these are real results from people within the company who have done programs. But what I'm even more proud of and happier to show you guys is proven results that I can tell you I've worked with these people to get. So right here, these are all members from our team, from challenge groups that some of us have had in the past, and just amazing, awesome results. You can see some are month by month, some are in 60 days. Like, it's incredible to see, to know that, these are not that the other people aren't real, but we know these people personally and we saw changes in them. Okay, so what do you get, with Beachbody that's different is what we talked about, the peer support. So you are a part of a team. You are not brought on and sent off to, figure it all out yourself. That is not why we want to grow our team, and it's not to just recruit. So if you think this is a get-rich-quick scheme, it most certainly isn't. You got to put in a little bit of the time, you got to put in effort, and you have to have a genuine passion to want to help others. And that will ultimately, you will find your peers, you will find your like-minded girls, guys, all sorts of people. And with that comes your peer support. So our challenge groups is where a lot of people get started. And those are online, private, I like to call them boot camps, because in there we work one-on-one with you guys daily to work through the program, get results, help with meal plans, just the daily support and check-ins that you need that you can't get if you just walk into a gym or you pay a nutritionist, a monthly fee, and they hand you over a couple meal plans. So that is where most people start, but then we evolve into a team. We have, coach calls, we have events that we do together, and we're just a big, happy family. And you find friends that you didn't even know were out there. You meet new people and just connect. So it's pretty cool. So what is a coach? Or what is not a coach, we should start with. You don't have to be a fitness or nutrition expert, already at your fitness goals, or an experienced salesperson. If you are into being salesy, then this is not for you. So if you're not a salesperson and you feel totally turned off by that, good. Those are the kinds of people we want on our team, because we are here to create leaders from experience. The only thing we want to sell you on is not a product, but the importance of living a healthy lifestyle, realizing that it's maintainable if you do it the right way, and that there are so many people out there that can just connect with you on you getting healthy. So you just share it. So those are the things you don't have to be. What should you be? Like I said, just sharing with people how you can change your life despite if you work full time, have 5 kids, you're a world traveler, or you just got laid off and you don't know where to begin. Maybe you just begin with changing your life, your personal life, because that's where it all kind of starts. You have to be committed to being proof the products work. So we work out, 5 to 6 days a week, and we drink our Shakeology. Not because we're being told to, but if we want someone to be able to better their lives and these things worked for us, we're not going to stop. And we just work on improving and developing ourselves each day. So what does that mean? We listen to some podcasts. We, maybe read a Boss Babe kind of book, a book on how to be a good leader. But there's really no deadlines. There's not, you have to do this in this amount of time. It's all on you. This is your job. It's your business, and it's what you make of it. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing there. And I am going to just points. So like I said, you don't have to sell people on products. You don't have to sell people on a shake. You just have to have people connect with you. There are people in our groups that, they can't get off the floor to play with their kids, and they share these deep struggles with us. They're so tired. They think if they are going to do this supplement or pop this pill or this kind of like body wrap sort of thing, that it's going to change them. And it might change them for the initial like few days, but after that, they're left feeling deflated. And these women come to us in these groups and they share these stories, they share these struggles. And that's where we come in as helping them be committed to these small changes over, their lifetime, hopefully. I like to think of it as more not what's in it for me, but what's in it for them. How can I help them be better? So my coach, she helped me be able to keep up with my kid at the jump park when I couldn't, and he was only 1.5. And that to me was the ultimate goal, not just losing, an extra 20 pounds. So what are your next steps if you are still listening and intrigued? You might think that you're ready to roll with us, and that's awesome if you are. You can message the coach that invited you here. You can reach out to them in the morning if you feel like you want to sleep on it. They can figure out a challenge pack that is perfect for you, that fits your needs, and that you can work on yourself and just start to sharpen others with. If you're not so sure that you're in the right season to commit to coaching, think about it this way. You're here for a reason. Maybe you need to start your own journey personally. So reach out to the person that invited you and get connected on our next challenge group. I think it would be an amazing environment for so many people to thrive in. And then, if you're like, I have no idea what this girl's talking about, I don't know what to do, but you got on the call for a reason. And whoever asked you here saw something in you, saw some potential in you, heart, drive, hustle, that you obviously thought you needed to hear for some reason. So you're here. So just think about what that reason might be. Do you need to work on yourself personally? Do you have people in your life that you know that need to change, and this might be the way you can help them do it? Do you already know that you want to help as many people as possible out there and run with it? Those are the kinds of things you need to think about. So like I said, this is your business. You put into it what you want. But I am very adamant about telling everyone that you have to be consistent and not feel as though after a few days that nothing happened and so you're done. This kind of business, network marketing from home, a lifestyle that you design and put the time into, it comes from consistency. It comes from people seeing day in and day out that you did not give up. There will be times when you feel like, I don't know how to inspire people. I don't know what to tell them. So I would go back to the basics and I would say, are you taking care of yourself? And if you're not taking care of yourself first, then, we need to work on that, and we need to get you focused so you can help motivate and lead others. So think about where you are at this stage in the game. Think about what you need to work on, who you want to work with, and connect with the person that invited you here. The amount of time that we put into this is very minimal to a lot. So depends on your personal goals, not our goals, what you want. So if you tell us that you want to cover your grocery bills for the next month, we're going to tell you exactly how to be able to figure out how to do that. If you tell us that you ultimately want to leave your job in the future, and not overnight, and not maybe in the next 6 months or year, but if you are consistent over a year, you can do that. And what kind of effort does that take? That takes about an hour a day. And then some people are like, how do I have an hour a day if I'm already working a full-time job? Like I said, consistency and believing that if this is something you truly want, you will work for it. I get up at 5 a.m. every day and I do the tasks that I need to do to grow my business to my goal. And I get up at 5 because once my son is up at 7 a.m., there's no way I'm getting any work done until he's in his crib napping. And sometimes that doesn't happen. Sometimes other things come up, life happens, whatever. And that's fine, and it's okay, and it's going to happen. But the key thing to remember is that this isn't just a do it when you want kind of business. This is a part-time business that you have to put in time each day. If you dabble and you're not seeing results, it's because you're dabbling. If you just want to dabble and it's just for fun, that is totally awesome too. And you can rock out our challenge groups, rock out our programs with us, get awesome results. We just need to know where you want to be, and we can best get you there. So, like I said, take some time tonight, sleep on it, think about what this could mean for you, personally, physically, financially, what you might want out of it, the time you have to devote to it, and we can connect with your coach that invited you here and set you up with the tasks that you would need to do to reach those goals ultimately. So I hope this was helpful for you. And if you have any questions, please leave them below for me, and we're happy to answer anything.